Hello, I'm Jomika, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I am going to give you a little studio tour and tell you what kind of project we're going to work on today. So this is my office. We had a roommate who was renting out this room and the one next to it. He had his office here and then his bedroom in there. So I've taken over both. I moved up my office so I can have a view of outside. Not much to look at, but I can look at the street and see what the weather's like. Much better than a basement. I guess I'll give you a little tour first. There is the dog bed. They come in and hang out. Usually there's one dog underneath the desk at my feet and then another dog there looking out the doorway here. I just added another monitor to the top so I can get work done a little bit easier. Yeah, there's my Discord monitor on the left there, some email, main gaming monitor on the bottom, and then if I'm watching a YouTube video or something else up top, and definitely helps for work stuff when we're doing shows and stuff. I can monitor everything, but yeah, that's different. I got my headphone holder there, my Jomika hat, and my water for tacos. Definitely water, nothing else. I got my plant, and I got my little shelf here, bookcase, that I need to actually go through and sort everything. Yeah, but that's basically it. Today, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be soundproofing the room. Not soundproofing, but making it a little bit better. And I'm gonna take some of these old, well, I guess this is kind of what gave me the idea, this old insulation, and we're gonna turn that into like a sound box, I guess you could call it. I don't really know what the official term is, but it's supposed to stop the echoing. I'm sure you can hear some echoing. The last Broke Rock video I did, there was lots of echoing, and yeah, it's just been driving me crazy. So I figured I would make the room a little bit less echoey and yeah, make it easier to record. So we're gonna head downstairs and I'm gonna show you the supplies for the sound boxes. All right, so here are some of the supplies. That is Walt, and that is Hank. You heard his name, now he's all excited. We got some wood. I don't remember what size it was. I think 3/4 inch by 4 inches by 8 feet. That'll actually be enough to build 6 boxes. And then here is the Pink Panther insulation that I bought. I decided to go with 6 panels because there are 6 pieces in this insulation. So yeah, figured I'd do 6. We got the staple gun and staples. So this is kind of a bonus tool that I'll get after spending, I think, $140 on everything. I did have some fabric for the front of it. But yeah, that's basically it. It's just gonna be those pieces of wood with the insulation, and then we're gonna staple the fabric just kind of around it to keep the insulation from falling out and me breathing it in, because it is kind of fine and it will fall apart. So yeah, I guess what we're gonna do now is cut up the boards and make them into the framing. And then after that's done, basically we just put in the insulation into the frames and then we can cover it with the fabric. And I am blind. The fabric I got is right here. We got, I think it's 40 inches by 30 feet. Basically 5 yards. And you know, it's just sitting up on this chair here, blended right in. It's not the best fabric for it. It's supposed to be a little bit more breathable, but I just figured I wanted it to look better. And as long as it stops the echoes, that's all I care about. So yeah, that is the fabric. All right, I got all of the wood cut. These are the pieces of wood. We got the insulation right there, and just like in Minecraft, I can't measure in real life either. I went to the store, the fabric store, got some of this black sheet, and then I came home thinking it would be enough for all 6, but it is just under wide enough, so I can only fit one like box in this side, even though it'll open up into like twice as wide. It's just a few inches short, so I had to go back to the store again today and get the same fabric, same amount, and then I think I'll have a whole bunch of black fabric left over. It's just a little bit too short to work for everything. So I'm gonna get these all built together, and then after that we can put the fabric on, and then we'll go ahead and throw in the insulation. So all the frames are made. I actually completed one yesterday before I went back to the store to get the fabric, and that is how I knew I ran out of fabric, or didn't have enough and measured wrong. So what we're gonna do now is bring the fabric into the room, bring it from right out here, and we'll probably just lay it flat on the ground and then wrap each one of the frames in the fabric, staple it in place, and we'll do that for all 5 that are left. And as soon as that's done, we can go ahead and put in the, I always forget what it's called, the insulation. So we have all 6 panels. There's 5 here that I just did, And then the other one I did yesterday is right there. Yeah, that's basically, I think, the hardest step is putting them together and then putting the fabric on. Next thing we're gonna do is flip them upside down like this, and then take one of these insulation pieces, put it inside. It'll just fit snugly in there and it'll stay. And one thing I didn't think about is how to actually mount it onto the walls. So yeah, I'm gonna actually finish making them and then we'll figure out how to mount them. So I found some drywall hanger things. I don't even know what they're called. But basically, you drill a hole in the wall, you put this piece of plastic in, and when you screw the screw in, it kind of expands, give it a little bit of strength. So we're gonna try those. These things aren't very heavy at all, so I think they'll be okay. And what I'm thinking is we're gonna hang one kind of like at this height, and then the one next to it will be up a little bit higher, and we'll kind of alternate back and forth across the wall. So we'll probably have 5 on this wall, and then 1 on that wall next to the window. And there's not really another place. We could probably put one here sideways, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think if I really need to, I can take this piece here and kind of make something for that wall if I need. But we're gonna try the 5 on this wall, kind of staggered, see how it looks. And I guess once the holes are in the wall, that's where it's gonna be. But yeah, make sure that it looks okay. They're all kind of at the same height, same 2 heights. And then we'll hang those and make sure that they're spaced apart evenly and all that fun stuff. So I'm gonna get started on that and should be job complete as soon as I get those hung. All right, the room is a mess, but we have them all hung up on the wall, kind of alternating back and forth. A couple things I think would be awesome to do, but I don't know. I'm probably never gonna do it, but somehow get the Jomica logo kind of going up across all these. I think that'd be kind of cool. And then also some LED lights behind the back here, just so I could get rid of that light, because it's, if you can tell, it's kind of like on its last leg, bending over, one of those cheap IKEA ones. But yeah, getting LED lights behind here, kind of pushing it off the wall a little bit. I may do that one day, but I'll definitely save it for the future. Just listening to it right now, it sounds a little bit better. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I'm not hearing anything kind of echo off the walls just with my naked ear. So yeah, if you can't tell, maybe check out my last Broke Rock video and compare it to the next Broke Rock video that I'm gonna release. Should be, I don't know, about a week from now, depending when I get this video out. But yeah, that is gonna do it for today's episode. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And if you kind of like this video, I may do a few more of these. I definitely wanna do some programming videos. But yeah, I kind of want to do a little bit different videos in the future too, instead of just Minecraft. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.